So we just stayed up all night long for CJ's sleep deprivation test this morning. We just arrived here. We are gonna go get checked in. He, I think, has to be in there for 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours, it said, and then we are gonna head home. And hopefully I'll have time to nap before I have to take kids to speech therapy. Good afternoon, guys. It is Thursday afternoon, and I am dragging, and I mean dragging. So, CJ had his EEG this morning. That meant that he had to stay up all night long, and I had to stay up with him to make sure he stayed up. We left the house at 7:30, had to stop and get gas on the way, got up there to the city for his appointment. We ended up having to wait another hour because they were behind schedule. And then the EEG itself took about an hour and a half altogether. Once that was done, we were able to come home. So we came home. Some friends from church texted and said they'd went to Sam's Club and they'd picked us up some stuff while they were there. So James actually went and met with them and picked up some stuff that they had got us, like a 25-pound bag of flour and a big bag of spinach and just some odds and ends. So he got that and brought that home. I laid back in the recliner, got all the kids watching the movie, finally kind of started to get relaxed, fell asleep, and slept about 20 minutes. And my alarm went off to take Mika and Bubba to speech. So I'm up, I'm at speech with them. They're actually inside already doing their therapy. I'm sitting out here in the car. I think I'm going to close my eyes for a little bit and try to go to sleep while I wait on them. I'm just very, very tired right now. Very, very tired. James is making dinner tonight. He is making chicken and rice, which when he makes that, he boils and debones chicken, and then he uses the broth from the chicken and cooks his rice. He uses brown rice, so he'll do that. He actually asked me to show him how to use the Instant Pot, which normally he just uses the stovetop, but he asked me to teach him how to use the Instant Pot. So I did that before I left, put a whole chicken in there. It was maybe 2.5 pounds. It was a little bitty chicken. But we set that for 40 minutes. It wasn't very big, but I just wanted to make sure it was like cooked to the point it was falling apart. So when that's done cooking, he'll take that out, cool it down, and debone it. And then, like I said, he'll strain out the broth and use that to cook his brown rice on the stovetop. And then he puts the shredded up chicken in with the rice, and he stirs in cream of mushroom soup and sliced mushrooms, and he bakes it. And that's how James makes chicken and rice. He used to make it pretty often, but he hasn't made it in a long time. So anyways, he offered to cook, and I'm tired, and I don't care what is for dinner. I mean, honestly, if I could just go to bed, I wouldn't even care if we eat. So kids had cereal for breakfast, and everybody had peanut butter and jelly for lunch, except for Penny had sun butter and jelly. So that was lunch and breakfast today. CJ ate cereal before we left this morning. He ate a sandwich when we got home and an orange. And I've not eaten today. Well, actually, I did just eat a like a beef jerky and cheese stick thing. And I'm working on a Gatorade, blue Powerade. But I just haven't ate. I've just been tired. And so I haven't ate. I'm sure I'll feel better when I eat dinner. But once I get out of speech, we're going home. And I'm probably going to try to go to sleep until dinner is ready. I'm just dragging. For 2 days before this, I had a really bad migraine. It was probably one of the worst migraines I've ever experienced in my life. I was like trying to walk through the house and stumbling over my own feet and getting dizzy all day the one day. And I finally, one of the kids warmed me up some leftover mashed potatoes and gravy. I ate that and I started feeling better. Felt better the rest of the evening, and then I woke up the next day and I felt just as bad. And later that evening, when I finally could get past the nausea of the headache to eat, I instantly felt better. So I'm pretty sure it was low blood sugar, and I made sure to eat real late before bed that night. I ate something just to make sure that if it was my blood sugar, it wasn't going to drop again. And then yesterday I seemed like I was fine, but I was just exhausted from the 2-day migraine. But then I had to stay up all night with CJ. So today I'm not feeling it. Tomorrow we go to my sister's house for her Christmas and bring the kids their presents and things. So we'll be going over there for that. So there's just really no downtime right now. I need downtime, but I'm not getting any. So tonight after dinner, I plan to just lay back in the recliner, watch movies with James, go to sleep probably pretty early, and maybe by tomorrow I'll feel pretty good again. But right now I'm just dragging. But I wanted to give you guys kind of an update on how his EEG went. They said they won't call me for at least a week with his results. But I was able to sit in the room and watch them do it. And they tracked his regular brain waves. And then they did like the strobe light type things in his eyes. And they, tracked that. And then they stopped that. And they just did the lights out and told him to go to sleep. And they did that. And so it was interesting. And I kind of saw like the different things and how his brainwaves reacted to the different stuff they were doing. But I don't know how to read EEGs. I used to work in nursing, but, not like that. I worked at a nursing home and a jail. So, we'll see. Hopefully they get to me sooner than a week. But they told me if I don't hear from them by next Friday, call them. So, we'll see. Hopefully, they can give us some answers. If you're new here and don't really know what's been going on with him, he's had some spells of syncope where he's passing out. And then also he has developed a tic on the one side of his face, and that side of his face has a tic. And most people think he's winking at them when he's talking, but it is a tic, and it seems to be getting worse, not better. So we will see what they say. I'm really hoping we get answers from this, because so far we've been ran in circles, doctor to doctor, and we have not gotten anywhere. And I'm ready to know what's going on. It's been a year and 2 months now. So anyways, that's kind of where we're at. I'm tired. I'm going to take a nap. Yeah. I just kind of wanted to give you guys a quick update. I'm going to try to film dinner and stuff. It just depends. I'm tired, so we'll see. Anyways, like I said, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to go to sleep because I can't think straight. So, yeah. Penny had her first baby bunnies born in months today. I think she said there was 3, so I'm going to check those out real quick.
I want so much.
Did you pull that much hair?
Yeah.
Goodness. Let me see if I can see them. See. Where are they? Ah, she bit She bit my camera.
Duchess. Yeah, he's white and her black.
Oh, well, I'll look at them later. She says, you leave my business alone, lady.
Hey, I wish you could see yourself just sitting there on my chair. I'm staring at you. You don't even notice. Should have told you straight away. You don't have to be afraid anymore. I know you haven't noticed. You know.
Hey, I love you.
You know.